Hello, my dear little kids. This is the second part of English Reader, Chapter 3 How I Learned to Write. In last video, we have learned that a little fellow means a small boy means narrator and his brothers got a chance to play on Sundays and holidays. And once the narrator's father said that the children must learn to write. So the narrator also wanted to learn how to write. But his father said that you are such a small boy. You will fall down from the horse. His father wanted to grow a little bit. Then he will do. But small boy desperately to ride a horse. So he was begging father, please father, let me ride a horse. Then the narrator's father agreed to him learn riding on a condition that he would not cry when he fell off the horse. Then on Wednesday, all three of his fathers entered by a large porch. The riding school, right? The riding school could be entered through a large porch which led into a smaller one, and beyond the porch was a very large room which had sand instead of a floor. And in this room there were ladies and gentlemen and boys of the narrator and his brother's age. The school was very light and there was a smell of horses. The narrator's horse was a red pony. His tail was cut off and he was called Rudy. He was afraid because Rudy kept dropping his ears, and the narrator thought that Rudy was angry at him. Later, while riding the horse, he was afraid that he would slip off the horse. To the page number 20. Now let's start reading. At first, Rudy went a slow pace and I sat up straight. But the saddle was slick and I was afraid I would slip off. Well, are you fast in the saddle? The master asked me. The master asked to the narrator that he's fast in the saddle, and he said, yes, I am. If so, go at a slow trot. And the master clicked his tongue. Rudy started a slow trot and began to jog me, but I kept silent and tried not to slip to one side. Oh, a fine young gentleman indeed. The master praised me. I was very glad to hear. So here the master was paying special attention to the narrator, calling young gentleman. Just then, the master's friend went up to him and began to talk with him, and the master stopped looking at me. Means the riding master attention was diverted by his friend. Suddenly, I felt that I had slipped a little to one side on my saddle. I wanted to straighten myself up, but was unable to do so. I wanted to call out to the master to stop the horse, but I thought it would be a disgrace if I did it, and so keep silence. So the narrator could not feel himself slipping to one side, and he tried straighten himself but could not do so. The narrator wanted to call out the master to stop the horse, but could not do so as it would be a disgrace. The master was not looking at me, and Rudy ran at a trot, and I slipped still more to one side. I looked at the master and thought that he would help me, but he was still talking with his friend, and without looking at me kept repeating, well done, young gentleman. So here the narrator slipped off entirely. And slipping further and further to one side. And when Rudy shook him up once more, and he thought that the master would help him, but master was still talking with his friend. He is not paying attention to him, and he kept saying, "Well done, young gentleman, well done, young gentleman," to encourage him for horse riding. I was now altogether to one side, and was very much frightened. I thought that I was lost, but I felt ashamed to cry. Rudy shook me up once more, and I slipped off entirely and fell to the ground. Then Rudy stopped, and the master looked at the horse and saw that I was not on him. He said, "I declare my young gentleman has dropped off," and walked over to me. When I told him that I was not hurt, he laughed and said, "A child's body is soft." I felt like crying. I held back my tears. I asked him to put me again on the horse, and I was lifted on the horse. After that, I did not fall down again. Thus, we rode twice a week in the riding school, and I soon learned to ride well and was not afraid of anything. So what happened in this line? That Rudy was still trotting, and he shook himself up to the author. And author lost his control over the horse, and he fell down from the horse. Then the horse stopped. Master looked back, and he saw the narrator, that he was not on the horse, and he declared that young gentleman has dropped off. Though pride made the narrator say that he was not hurt. He was not hurt. He felt like crying. Despite getting hurt, he asked the master to put him back on the horse. But after that, he did not fall. From then on, he rode twice a week in the riding school and learned to ride well and was not afraid of anything. So, this is the lesson of the story, that never quit until you get what you want. You will win if you don't quit. In this story, the author wants to tell us that never stop dreaming, never stop believing, never give up, never stop trying, and never stop learning. You will win if you don't quit. After completing the chapter, let's do the exercise work. So question, answer, and reference to the context. I will give the answers in your WhatsApp group. Okay. But next we have to do right now. Question number C. Pick out all the words that are related to horse and horse riding from the text. So here is the answer. There are many words like fall off, riding school, whips, hoops, wooden stalls, saddled, cord, rod, trot, pony, and stirrup. Now, question number D. Which words from the text tell us about the narrator's feelings as he learned to ride the pony? Here is the answer. The words from the text that tell us about the narrator's feelings are beg, happy, afraid, silent, glad, frightened, and ashamed. Now next question, E. Some words have the same pronunciation but different meanings and spellings. For example, TOO two, and TWO, two. So these two and these two, the meaning is the same. Sorry, the pronunciation is the same, but the meaning are different. Two means also, and TWO2 means number. So write 6 more words like this and make sentence with each words to bring out the different in their meaning. So here I have written some words like soul, S-O-U-L, soul, and S-O-L-E, soul. So from this you write a sentence. He was a kind-hearted soul, and make sentence from this word. I have worn out the sole of my shoe. Now second, whole. From this word, whole, the whole cake is mine, and whole, H-O-L-E, whole, the hole in my dress could be seen by all. Now flower, F-L-O-W-E-R, a rose is a beautiful flower. And from this word, my sister needed some more flour to bake the cake. Now here, H-E-R-E and H-E-R, here. The kite fall here. And from this word, write sentence. She is old and cannot hear you. There, T-H-E-I-R, T-H-E-R-E, there. So from these words, write the sentence. Let us go there tomorrow. And from this is their house. Now here, buy, B-U-Y, buy, and B-Y-E, buy. Will you buy me the book? And write from this word, write the sentence. She bid him goodbye before leaving. F, rewrite this sentence using question tags. Okay, like riding is a difficult activity, isn't it? You won't fall off the horse, will you? Question mark. You are very small, are not you? Question mark. You are not afraid, are you? Question mark. Are you fine gentlemen? Are you not you? Question mark. Are you not hurt? Are you not hurt? Are you? Question mark. You can ride a horse, can't you? Like, can't you? Question mark. In this manner, you have to write all the answers. Write here also, okay? No need to write in your notebook. Only C, D, and E you have to write in your English 2 notebook, and this one you have to write on book also, okay? Now next, write yes and no answer to each of these questions. For example, do you like cats? Yes, I like cats. No, I don't like cats. So, do you want to learn horse riding? Yes, I want to learn horse riding. No, I don't want to horse riding. I don't want to learn horse riding. Now question number 2. Will you fall off your horse? Yes, I will fall off my horse. No, I won't fall off my horse. 3. Will you cry if you fall? Yes, I will cry if I fall. No, I won't cry if I fall. Now number 4. Are you afraid? Yes, I am afraid. No, I am not afraid. 5th. Will you ride a pony? Yes, I will ride a pony. No, I won't ride a pony. 6th. Are you comfortable on the horse? Yes, I am comfortable on the horse. No, I am not comfortable on the horse. Okay, so question number C, D, E, and G you have to write in your English 2 notebook. This is your classwork. And question number F you have to write on your book by yourself. Okay.